Seeing the children receive their food and gifts with bright smiles was truly priceless.
Seeing smiles and feeling gratitude from the people we help made me understand that helping others are also enriches our own hearts.
Through empathy and service, we made a meaningful difference, one smile at a time.
A pleasant day to everyone, most especially to Mr. Takanori Tudate and to our dear sponsors. I am Fiona Elizabeth De Roca from Magallanes North Scholars. I am 17 years old and currently in grade 12. Today, I am honored and grateful to share with you the highlights of our Christmas Project 2025 entitled Pasko para sa Batang Pinoy. As the title suggests, this is a Christmas celebration specially prepared for Filipino children. Our goal was simple but meaningful to give joy, love, and unforgettable Christmas memories to children. For this year's project, we selected 40 students from Magallanes North Elementary School as our recipients. These children come from families with limited income and experience challenges in meeting their daily needs. We wanted to make sure that even in simple ways, they would feel remembered, valued, and loved this Christmas season. And basis of getting the recipients were carefully chosen based on two important factors. First, financial need. Second, recommendations from school principal and teachers of the school. We coordinated closely with the school to ensure that the children selected were truly those who needed support the most. So before the event day, we spent days preparing everything. We packed and wrapped the gifts with excitement and care. Every item was prepared wholeheartedly because we wanted the children to feel special. We also decorated the venue to create a joyful and festive atmosphere. Even though we were tired from school, we made time and also sometimes meeting at night just to make sure everything would be beautiful and organized. The program officially started with an opening hosted by Stephen John Yandog and myself. We began with a prayer, followed by the singing of the national anthem to remind everyone of unity and gratitude. We were blessed to hear inspiring messages from Mrs. Bernardita Villamil Abamonga, the school principal, and Mrs. Mary Christie Tanasas, the parent leader of Magnorth Scholars. Their words reminded us about the importance of kindness, gratitude, and helping one another, especially during Christmas. To boost the energy, the Magallanes North Scholars led a fun energizer dance. The children actively participated, and their smiles and laughter filled the whole venue. It was heartwarming to see them enjoy and forget their worries, even just for a while. Here's the video of our dance with the children.
ダンスのビデオです。
One of the highlights of the event was the game trip to Jerusalem with Garter. The children were very competitive and excited. Winners received school supplies as prizes that will help them in their studies. And after the games, we proceeded to food distribution and gift giving. Seeing the children receive their food and gifts with bright smiles was truly priceless. At that moment, we felt that all our efforts were worth it. We also prepared a heartfelt appreciation video from the Magallanes North pupils to the Enchild family. This video was our simple way of saying thank you for the continuous support, generosity, and love you gave to our community. The project was not without challenges. So, challenges experienced during the process of the event. First, time management. As students, our free time is limited. We usually met at night after school, sometimes finishing around midnight. Second, budget constraints. We experienced a minor shortage because we did not expect the increase in prices of some materials and food items, but we carefully managed the budget to make everything fit. And third, power blackout. A day before the event, we found out that there would be a scheduled power interruption. Despite this, we found ways to adjust and continue the program successfully. These challenges tested us, but they also strengthened us. Impact of the Christmas project. To the recipients, the project brought joy, warmth, and happiness. Even for just one day, they felt extra special. And to the parents, they felt relief and gratitude knowing that their children were supported and remembered. To the scholars and volunteers, this project strengthened our values of service, compassion, teamwork, and social responsibility. It reminded it reminded us that true happiness comes from giving. I would like to present a short video containing the heartfelt messages of gratitude from one of the parent and pupil who received and attended the Christmas Project 2025 from Magallanes North Elementary School.
Magpasalamat lang ko ni Sir Nakanori nga nag-sponsor diri sa mga bata sa pagkuan sa pamasko. Thank you kaayo, sir. Nakakuan among mga bata, naka-appeal sa imong sponsor diri sa North. Daghang salamat.
Thank you and child og sa mga kuya og ate sa akong nadawat na gift. God bless all. Bye-bye.
Reflection about the Christmas project. Through this project, we realized that helping others does not require grand actions. It only requires a genuine heart. We learned that when people work together with the same goal, beautiful things happen. This Christmas project was not just an event, it was an experience and changed us and made us better individuals. To the Inchild family, especially to Mr. Takanori Todate, Mr. Johnny Bulungaita, and our dear sponsors, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for your continuous support and generosity. Because of you, we were able to bring smiles to 40 children this Christmas. So this is how our Christmas project of Magallanes North 2025 went. And Merry Christmas and thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your presentation, Fiona.
So, good afternoon, everyone, Mr. Shimada and Mr. Bulungaita, and also to the chairman, Mr. Takanori Todate. So, the title of our proposal is The Magical Christmas Adventure for Little Ibs. Let's proceed to our recipes and why we choose them. So, our recipients are 45 children from Sitio Bandol, Cabadbaran City, Agusan del Norte. We joined the event and we conducted and we held in Borias Beach. And we chose them because of their place. Sitio Bandol was lack of opportunity. The people who lived there was low income and the work was minimal and the only work they would earn is just to make nipa can be used to a roof of the house. The day we make the event is on January 18, 2026, and also the parents of each children attended the program and joined us as we start to end. Next, our preparation. The preparation is the hard and enjoy moment for us as the scholar because even in the short time we're together, we managed to bought everything in just one day. We bought school supplies and food packs. After we bought everything, we packed it all through the help of our school scholars and each parents. Here's the video and photo before during the event. Next is the activities we made together with all children. We play Pasko Paksiyo, and the one who round the top Pasko and Paksiyo will be eliminated. Here's the video. So let's proceed to our challenges. During the event at our Christmas party on January 18, 2026, we were struggling to come up with a plan on what we could do to help, not just for ourselves, but for the children as well. We brainstormed and came up with the idea of giving school supplies since classes were about to resume. Along with the food packs, these places were planned to distribute. This was Sitio Bandol, where many families struggle to find enough food due to the limited work opportunities. Most of them rely on growing nipa and oyster. We also noticed that the children there were determined to go to school even though they had to walk a long distance to get there. And the next is the impact to everybody. So the first was the recipients. The recipients brings joy, happiness, and a sense of being valued. The second is the parents. Pride in providing for the kids, relief and warm fuzzy feelings. And lastly, with the scholars, opportunity to give back, develop empathy, and build connections. So let's proceed to the highlight of the event. The highlight of the event was we saw on their faces after they saw the Jollibee, they were so very excited because some of them was first time to eat Jollibee food. Next is the outcome of the activity. The Christmas party was very successfully held with the participations of 45 children. Through this activity, the children were able to receive Jollibee meals packs, so school supplies, and food packs for their families. The event brought joy and excitement to the children, especially to the shared meals and gift giving. Providing school supplies helped support their education and encourage them to continue attending school. While the food packs offered relief to families facing food insecurity, overall the activities strengthened the spirit of giving, promoted community support, and created a meaningful and memorable experience for both the organizers and the beneficiaries. Then picture of gift giving and the winner of the game.
Yeah.
Then and the last part of report was the reflections. The Christmas project reminded me that giving does not always have to grand or expensive to make a difference. Through this activity, I realized that even in small acts of kindness, such as sharing time, effort, and simple resources, can bring genuinely happiness to others. What mattered most was the intentions behind the act of giving and the willingness to help those in need. This project also taught me the value of compassion and unity, especially during the Christmas season. Seeing smiles and feeling gratitude from the people we help made me understand that helping others are also enriches our own hearts. It showed me that when everyone contributes, even in small ways, the impact becomes meaningful and powerful. Overall, the Christmas project helped me appreciate the true spirit of Christmas: love, generosity, and selflessness. It encouraged me to continue giving not only during the holidays, but in everyday life, knowing that even small help can create a big difference. So, we, the beneficiaries and children, and also the parents, we thank to Mr. Johnny Bolongaita and also to Mr. Takanora Tadati for the money they gave me for the Christmas party. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.
Good day, everyone. Today, we are presenting the accomplishment report of Project Bless, which stands for Building Lives with Empathy, Service, and Smiles. This project was successfully implemented by Team Care and Barangay Los Angeles last January 25 to 27, 2026. I am Christine May Mendania together with
Miss Mialyn Ladag,
and we are the presenter of today's presentation. So next is the overview of today's presentation. So for the rationale of the project is Project Bless was Barangay Los Angeles' third Let's Be Santa Claus Christmas project after Project Alight in 2022 and Project Wish last 2024. The project is an outreach initiative that promoted compassion and unity in the community. It provides care, support, and encouragement to beneficiaries of all ages, making the season more meaningful and hopeful for everyone involved. So, next is the foundation. The project was inspired by the message of First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11. Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. This verse reminds us of the importance of uplifting one another in both words and action. Guided by this principle, the team focused on fostering empathy, showing genuine care, and serving others with compassion. So, for the project implementers, Project Blessed was implemented by the Peace Advocates in Child Youth of Barangay Los Angeles under the supervision of the In Child organization. The team was led by Anime Fernandez with the support of officers, members, and former beneficiaries who provided guidance and assistance, one of which are Miss Hannah Jane Dolera and Mr. Kenneth Angelo Velas, former beneficiaries who recently graduated on their undergraduate studies. And there is Mrs. Celerina Calipis, one of the parents of the first beneficiaries of Barangay Los Angeles under the One Child, One Piece program, also came to assess and support the project. Next is the beneficiaries or recipients of the project. The project served two main groups. First are the 45 kindergarten children from our local daycare center. Second is the seven selected individuals or families in the barangay who were facing serious life challenges, including poverty, widowed elders, solo parent, victim of disasters, and individuals who's battling illness.
So I am Yelin Biladag and I'll be continuing the presentation. So for the date of implementation, the first part of Project Bless, the Children's Party, was held on January 25, 2026, 3 weeks after the holidays, bringing joy and fun activities to the children and fostering a sense of community. The second part, the visitation and gift giving mission, followed on January 26 to 27, 2026, during which the team visited families in need, personally delivering gifts and offering care and encouragement. So, for the location and venue, the children's party was held at the local daycare center or kindergarten center in Barangay Los Angeles. The visitation and gift giving activities were also conducted within the barangay to focus on serving our local community. So, the children's party highlights, we, the project implementers, prepared a day full of exciting activities for the children. The program began with the preliminaries, followed by opening remarks and a sharing of project's purpose by Miss Hannah Jane Dolera. To get everyone moving, we all danced together the Happy One Family song, filling the room with laughter and energy. Next, we headed outside for fun and lively games like Pick It Up, The Boat is Sinking, and Stop Dance, where the children's smile and cheers were absolutely priceless. After the games, we returned inside to give out the children's gifts and served delicious foods for everyone before officially ending the party. The daycare teacher, Mrs. Helen Anoos, expressed her heartfelt gratitude for the project. The day concluded with everyone eating, laughing, and bonding, creating memories that both the children and the team will surely cherish. So, for the visitation and gift giving highlights, for the second component, we visited 7 selected beneficiaries in their homes. Among them, 5 were elderly, each facing different physical challenges. One was bedridden, another had blurred vision, and others had their own struggles. So one boy wearing an orange shirt and his family were victims of a fire last December 2025. Another woman with her child faced daily hardships due to poverty. A large family of 9 children and a home prone to flooding. So as we delivered food packs and gifts, offered words of encouragement, and spent time listening to their stories, the experience humbled us and made us appreciate the life even more. Some were moved that they almost cried, expressing heartfelt thanks for the support. Their gratitude and warm smiles reminded us that giving goes beyond material things. It is about bringing hope, comfort, and the assurance that someone truly cares. So, so these are the impressions of the beneficiaries or recipients of the project. So they were thankful about the project that we made and said that they were very happy to receive gifts and also the games and all the events. They are very thankful for the event that we have created and also thankful for the gifts and said that um, they hope that and wish that the Lord may bless us and greeted a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you. So let's move on to the overall impact and the conclusion of our project. So this project success would not have been possible without the trust and support of the in-child. Because of your faith in us, we were able to bring smiles, hope, and encouragement to 45 children and 7 individuals or families. So beyond the gifts, the project strengthened community bonds, and reminded everyone that they are valued and supported. Through empathy and service, we made a meaningful difference, one smile at a time. Thank you for listening, and may God bless everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Salamat.
メアリンさん、クリスティンさん、ありがとうございました。はい、日本の皆さんからもですね、感想ですとか、これは激励メッセージありましたらと思います。
こんにちは。皆さんありがとうございました。エンチャイルド小学生の皆さん、ありがとうございました。日本の、エンチャイルドファミリー、本当に心温まりました。40名の子どもたちとの嬉しさ、楽しさが本当伝わってきました。停電の対応策、本当チームを高めましたね。奉仕、思いやり、チームワーク。本当幸せは与えることから始まる。素晴らしい。これは世界共通ですよね。本当にありがとう。どのチームもお互いが楽しんでる姿見ていて、本当皆さんのチームワークに感動です。また来年もよろしくお願いします。
はい、鈴木さんありがとうございます。元気なメッセージありがとうございます。